Fred, do something!
Everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. Hope you're having a good day today. It's a Monday, as I know we all know nobody likes Mondays. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Still, I hope everybody had themselves a good day today. I was kind of felt out of it today, so was in bed most of the day. We didn't have work this evening, which was good. So, productivity in that way. I could just gotta make sure I wake up tomorrow, bright, refreshed, bright eyed, bushy tailed, to finish work on the Anthem story I started writing yesterday. Hopefully, you can knock that out in a fairly short order. Shouldn't take me too long. I say that, but we never we never know really how long something will actually take me. I assume it will not take me long. Switching, but let's talk about work. The dayish job, which is mostly in the early evening ish. The assignment we've been working on involves primarily asking people some open-ended questions relating to things on what to do in terms of like safety as it relates to uh, certain utilities, namely gas-related utilities. And I was kind of shocked and amazed at how few people that I've spoken to, that I've interviewed, asking them these basic common sense questions of what to do if you smell gas in or around your home. And a bunch of people across 4 states in the upper Midwest, aka Trump country, like, you know, they didn't quite, they didn't know what to do. So consider this a PSA, a public service announcement from me, Fred Kasdan. Oh, so again, so what to do if you smell gas? Evacuate the area immediately. Leave the building and move to a safe location. Do not attempt to locate the source of the leak yourself. Avoid igniting ignition sources. Do not turn on or off any electrical switches, appliances, or lights, as even a small spark can ignite the gas. Leave doors and windows open. If it is safe to do so, leave doors and windows open to help ventilate the area. Do not use phones indoors. Avoid using a landline or cell phone while inside the affected building, as this could create a spark. Call for help once you are safely away from the area. Call your local gas utility provider's emergency number or 911. Stay away from the area. Do not re-enter the location until emergency personnel have inspected and declared it safe. Get your gas system inspected. After the issue is resolved, have a qualified professional inspect your gas lines and appliances before using them again. This has been a public service announcement. And I would like to direct these to some 4 really specific states, because these people were stupid enough to vote for Donald Trump 3 times. They, it was like, I would name those states. Like I said, upper Midwest. There you go. Upper portion of the United States, middle of the country. All right? So we're talking west of the Great Lakes, east of Washington State and Oregon. All right? You can do the math and figure out which states I'm referring to. Oh boy. Don't want to get political, but yeah. Anyway, last night we wrapped up Madarame's Palace in Persona 5 and are basically in that lull period where we wait for the start of the next major story arc, which will be the Kanashiro and Makoto story arc, where Makoto joins the team. So that's kind of like, so we're not like lull period of the game of the story. So hopefully we will be the Friday stream of Persona 5 is going to be interesting on like how much we actually end up being accomplished during that. And anyway, tonight we are back to Virtue's Last Reward as part of the Nonary games. I know we made a choice and sided with Alice, so we went to the door, Cyan door with Alice. One of the last things we did, and did the orders. I just forget exactly where we left off on Saturday's stream. All right. We'll pull up the notes. By the way, I also have figured out roughly how long it will take me to unlock all the horns in Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Essentially, I need to do like 2 hours of nothing but the race park stuff to roughly get about 1,000 tickets. Eventually it'll get to that point, but to grind that out to get the needed tickets, so it'll probably take me towards the end of November, middle of December to actually get the final achievement in that particular game. Right, we're going towards the... Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. And I remember where we were. We gotta go to the lounge and everything. So this has like mostly new dialogue. Welcome to the lounge. Who's here?
Oh, hey Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress? Well, she's waiting.
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. Or you gals. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage. Wait, what?
I turned 21 just the other day.
Okay, well, we're good there. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You got a point.
Sigma.
I'm kidding. Besides, I got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyway. Had this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but... Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
What now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Huh.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright. I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. To the infirmary. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice?
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
That's enough to justify screwing someone else over.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
Yeah.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see.
Find a shirt
I
that
want
fits.
to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction. I
Meaning?
was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you going to detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Hell, normally it's the start of the game. Never mind. I mean, you don't really have the detective
I
look.
didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you?
No.
CIA? Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where
In the
somewhere?
middle of a desert.
Was there a
Yes,
river in the desert?
But that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just
a
Tenmyoji.
garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No.
Yes.
I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see.
Fair enough.
Very well, then.
Yeah.
Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm
Yes.
a circus ringleader.
A ringleader, yeah.
You're kidding.
You're full
Nope.
of shit.
I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th-generation ringleader. My old man
Yeah.
was a trapeze artist.
Yeah, he's
He
like
tried
he's a
to do
trap
this
artist, alright?
Quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see.
Ah,
You lost your father
bullshit.
too, then.
Yeah.
If you believe that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you.
Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room.
And if you believe any of that...
Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, this white gas started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Oh no, I'm still working on my degree. Shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
That's right, Sigma is not really as young as he appears. I thought about it, but it keeps drawing a blank.
What about
It's like
Zero?
he's in an older body, I think.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Till the amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Cleaver, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Oh, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it. Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It
Or
could
something.
mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with 5. She's the most
Ido.
mysterious to me.
And the cutest.
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there.
And of where?
I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Yep, that's Sigma. And nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah, he's a real mystery, all right. I honestly know about as much as you do. But basically, nothing. I didn't realize it until I said it. I spent hours with Vi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. There's 2 total mysteries. What do we have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
To the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later,
Left.
bro.
Okay. I headed out of the infirmary.
Oh, Sigma. Perfect
And
timing.
then there's these
You were in the
assholes.
crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary? Huh.
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book of meowed cats.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's weird.
You're weird.
So what's the cat book about?
Oh, well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks of Meowtit.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right? What?
Meowby? I don't really know anything of Meowtit. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Fuck you, Quark. What about you guys?
What do you mean?
Checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Theo and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
31st. I've been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I could not think of any way an eclipse would be connected to our abduction.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you?
Oh?
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached in his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. The throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is a pandemic, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've heard of the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that really the first time I heard of it? Couldn't shake the feeling that I heard Radical 6 somewhere before. But where? And why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
me.
Has something happened?
What happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
You found
It's
something?
horrible. It's really scary.
Horrible?
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it.
Where is it?
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
The next room? So we were first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. Said nothing, just pointed under the bed. Three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh, what the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
Bomb?
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Of course. It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision? Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captors appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There! You see?
For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here, then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover.
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please.
It is
Just
the time.
trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
An antimatter bomb?
Wait,
What?
you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie Hill Nation?
Annie Hill
I would've
Nation?
thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see.
Alright, well, fair enough.
Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Please.
Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Hey.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles.
Fair enough.
The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out.
And
When
explode.
they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Everybody got that?
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Yep.
What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
You got potential.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
More or less.
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example,
And
let's say that it
how
has
about
350
still, so how
milligrams
big a
of
boom we're
antimatter.
talking here?
That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
63 trillion
That's
joules?
about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me.
Oh,
There's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited.
the ranges.
I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
It's still only 45.
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
That's still a big boom.
Exactly. Should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building.
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look
There's
at
a
it
number
carefully.
3 on it.
It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
And there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there.
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th or a fifth, or...
Yeah. There'll be a bunch of them.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Theo stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Yes,
There's
that's
not much
exactly
else
what
we
we should
can
do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But
Yeah,
we can
you
figure
do.
out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, but when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off the planet.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Oh, well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse. You guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was just I could hardly say premonition. They didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet. They think I was insane. Wait. Doesn't make any sense. Pennington, Temioji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Maybe there's someone else here with us and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the gang going forward.
Oh boy.
What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing.
Very.
From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay. Fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
What if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be. Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
I and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Luna? Kay? Clover? Henrioti? Ido? Or it seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? No, why would Zero Senior go to trouble settling a bomb? Make this game more exciting? Make it more seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. If that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on everybody. Run! Oh boy. The doors are open.
Chromatic 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
Our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
this is the third time you said it. Violate our options. A. Luna and I pair with Clover to open the green door. Not doing that. And Miyoji and Dio pair up with Alice to open the red door. And Quark pair up with Fire to open the blue door. Option B. Luna and I pair up with Fi to open the red door. Not doing that. Then Miyoji and Dio pair up with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice to open the green door. Option C. Luna and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Then Miyoji and Dio pair up with Fi to open the green door. Kay and Quark will pair up to open the other door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, how are we going to do this?
We need a system here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
Most what?
The people who only have one BP.
Oh, so that will be me, you, and Tenmyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well then, what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
A vote? Do we all just like raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
Option B then. I'd like to go with Phi. Go with that, Luna?
Sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
Want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains until chromatic
Oh, we don't really get a
doors
choice here. 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B, and C. If no vote doesn't decide this thing, we're going to have to figure out something else out.
Which one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C have won 4 votes. We're almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority. Damn!
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up! We gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
The door that is blue. Lula, Alice, and I dash towards the blue door. Looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into the doors. Silver, Quark, and Kay ended up with the red door. Dio and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door. You know, for completionist
2,
sake.
1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Uh-huh. Hey, we're somewhere new. Well, huh? There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Oh, there's a weird lever thing here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please. Very well. I'll pull the lever then.
You do
Is
a
that
lip,
okay?
pull it, Mooney.
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
One of the
But
doors
only
open.
one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
What is this place? Well, tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
It must be that. This must be the exit. Yeah, well, so much for this being easy.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. You know what we need to do? We must seek a way out. I have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall into the stream. This looks like a tombstone. The people buried here are Mr. Tufoy and Miss Eagle Eris. What? That's what it says. Tufi Eagle Eris. That's an epitaph. Something they feel represents them or just a phrase they like. What does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas, Duna? It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either. Did you see this? It looks like there's a keyhole down here near the bottom. Right. There's a player on each side. On the right plate. On the left plate. The knife. Hey, it's a paprika. No, that's a pepper, probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from them. Oh, huh. I just split in half. Not sure. Wait, is there something in there? Oh, yeah. Let me take a look. Yellow coin. Coin was inside this pepper, right? Maybe there are things in other vegetables too. Oh, the metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. Right, grab it. Okay. Did it react to any of the others? Nope, just this one. There you go. Alright, we got the red coin. Oh, this is reacting to this onion. Alright, let's dig it up. That was the only one that got the reaction, right? If you get there, you can just wash your clothes in the stream. Are you trying to get me to take my clothes off? Oh look, the metal detector is reacting to this one. Okay, can you grab that one then? Right. Did any of the others cause a reaction? Nope, just this one. There you go. Metal rod. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order. I mean, hey, the waterfall stopped. Guess that was the waterfall control panel. There's some in the indentation is small and circular, so we probably need something that matches the description. Do you have anything like that? Small and circular, huh? What's that noise? Sounded like something unlocking. Guess it wasn't this panel, it was actually a door. There's a screen inside of it. It's showing 9 stars. What are we supposed to do with them? Oh, why don't you try touching them? One, 2. There we go. Just read my notes. Awesome. Solved it. Good work. Look at the screen. Huh. Wait, that's a safe password. I thought so. You did it! Check out the screen. 2 stars and a moon. The screen's changed. This is the safe, right? Looks like one at least. This was a safe that looked like this in the crew quarters too. Let's see if we can get it open. Star moon. Complete it! Yes, it opened. You did it! Good job. Yes, indeedy. Alright, still pieces of information need to be found. A moon with 2 suns. Oh, it opened again. There's something inside? Looks like there's a lot of stuff in here. Let's have a look. First off, this looks like a map. In the upper left it says 4B. The map we find in the crew quarters said 4A. Where A is the top floor and B is the bottom floor. I mean, I know we took the elevator down to get here, so right. Let's keep going. There are more things in the safe. This is key card. It has a moon on it. That means, yep, this is the moon card that the announcement was talking about. There's 2 of them in here, just like with the sun card. You should take one, Alice. Why? Well, you're solo. You and I will take the one, and you take the other one. Right, thanks. What we got next? Looks like a piece of paper. What is this? Nevada test site? That's where Building Q was. Kind of diagram. Doesn't make any sense. Wonder what it is. Oh well, just forget it for now. We can always come back to it later. 2 more things in here. What's this? It looks like a note. It says IG. Immunoglobulin. What's immunoglobulin? It's another word for an antibody. I mean, like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff. Yes. What's this supposed to tell us? Honestly, I have no idea. Riker, thank you very much for that resub. 73 months in a row. That's like cracking a lifetime membership. Officially escaped the newbie zone and entered legend status. Keep that bunny dance going. Thank you very much, Striker, for your continued support. Greatly appreciated, sir. The only thing left is the key. Must be the key to the exit. Yes, I think you're right. We should be able to use it to open the door. I said, well, what are we waiting for? It says lock on it, so it's probably the lock for this door. Alright, let's open the door. Yes, let's. Please do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We have found it. The sooner we stepped out of the garden that I saw the 3 people I watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
We handed her the map. Somehow it fitted into our pocket. Oh, but Striker, I hope you're having a good day today.
Right? And which room did you go into?
The fan-shaped one is called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
This is a big door with a bunch of plants to that. Look, you see it for yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
Huh. Then we met up here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited.
Back this way!
So?
Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Loads and loads of dialogue here. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Put them in the pod.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey! You want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? You can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people?
3 people.
Who?
You mean 3 of us were?
We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
Well, why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
We were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
Was it?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. As a callback to 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
Well, why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
Yes.
I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on.
Blah, 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 blah.
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse
it will be
yet.
useful for when Quark goes absolutely berserk. We made our way out of the treatment center. Long walk. Surprise Dio was surprisingly neutral in this pass.
Looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
Yep, these are chromatic doors. They had a number emblazoned on them, there would be number doors. These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to floor A. And it's turned out Clover has gone berserk. And long transition to get back here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Give me a moment. I gotta take a break real quick. I'll be back.
Perhaps you differ from your father and your sister, as I differ from mine. Your mother paints life, whilst your father, death. What will you paint?
Oh, shit. Not a creature, but a... Well, yeah, creatures, but... Something you would not expect to find. A thin plastic box. Ghostbusters DVD. Look at 2008. I guess I'll put the ink on the cylinder. Now just roll the cylinder across this piece of paper. If I'm right, the ink should. Morse code chart. There we go. Just as you suspect.
Oh, shit.
You know what? We've made bad decisions. Regulate the flow of water with the handle so that each beaker gets to the correct amount. Yeah. How do we get the water to come out in the first place, though? I think you probably just pulled that lever over there on the right. Like this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Complete it! Or did she say we gotta enter her hole? And back. Sorry about that. Needed to get up and stretch for this moment there.
You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see. He...
What?
He went
What
berserk.
happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Demioge shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Demioge grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. Shake the baby! Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
Well, we can't call an ambulance.
This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Luna, time for you to step up. Oh, we got Luna.
Luna?
Luna.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic...
That thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark.
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
A horse is a horse, of course. The whole process took only a few minutes. She scans Quark's body within seconds. The results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled. And as she read it, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no? Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Allison Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
You and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. You must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. They stayed behind after the AB games and they all split up and gone into different rooms. Seems one way or another everyone had heard of Radical 6.
No.
Yes.
How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelavir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Dio's telling the truth.
Yeah,
He didn't
for
find
once.
anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
Oh, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh, God. Then he's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure, three of you went to the treatment center, right? Are you sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
That's it. We put Quark in one of those pods. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
Quark has got a knife.
Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Quark,
Isn't it obvious?
put the knife down.
I have to escape.
But how?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and with a driving force towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Damn it, Quark, we went through this already before. Quick, somebody punch him and knock his ass out.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Yoji, what are you doing? Get over here. Yoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
You know, since he's really asking for it. Hey, get that scalpel away from him. Thank whoever that was. Quark barely seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. He was! What are we gonna do? Throw him in the pod.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
Better for horses.
Well, I
Or
mean,
jam him up his ass.
What?
there's Super Beta.
Or a
Sopero?
beta?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Well, that was interesting.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
How deep? All right, good news for now.
What about the anesthetic?
Oh, boy.
How long will it last?
He shouldn't
Not
wake up
long
for
enough.
a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without
Well,
anything
he's
to
a
hold it
kid.
back,
Kids are
his body
unreasonable.
was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That's the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
Alright, fair enough.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too? Yes. At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6? Dio? Spit it out, Dio.
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenryoji's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently, she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she had taken it to protect him or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't
Yeah, you know
understand?
exactly what she's talking about.
All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone!
Everyone?
There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice! We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. Those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit, which way did she go? Right? Left? I'm still trying to decide which when everyone else pulled out of the infirmary. Go both ways!
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
That music beat though.
If you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her.
Knock her ass
Understood?
out.
Tenryoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
Highest command, we scattered, filtering off into different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge will be a good bet? Nope, no one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I need to go look somewhere else. Have you thought about checking the crew? Check everywhere but the crew quarters, huh? Shoot, nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. We gotta stop Quark. I just need to hurry. Do. I've gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Alice?
Here you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
She's still alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
But she's just
Looks like
unconscious. What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right, left. We're giving her a hand. Alice was lighter than I expected. It was mostly top heavy. And I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Yes?
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
None of us are really surprised. Hey.
Oh, no. No! What's going to happen to her? Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those
Who will be anti
antibodies
this
are the
body?
basis for Excelavir.
Everyone! Hey, what about those paws in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately... Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Well, that's a plan.
One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
Well, pick up Quark and lift his small psychotic body off the bed. Something fell out of his pocket with a clink. I bent down and slowly picked it up. Accelavir? Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here.
Accelavir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket. Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Very true.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it
What
really
about
matter if she
Alice?
goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Damn.
Right.
So close and yet so far. Well, Alice, time for you to die. Oh, she's already died multiple times in different timelines anyway. She ran her hands through his clothes and stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head. In case he had multiple bottles.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
You think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No. Unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only gonna save one of them.
And what are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's, needed to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. If I was there, I knew it. Immunoglobulin.
Do you know what immunoglobulin is? It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
IG replicator.
Replicator makes it sound like it makes copies of stuff.
It was like a copy machine.
Yeah. Probably copies IG, whatever that is.
Any
Who
ideas?
knows? Ice cream by the gallon?
Yes. Excuse me. IG replicator in the laboratory. It's an immunoglobulin replica machine. It can copy immunoglobulin antibodies. Luna just said Accelavir is made from antibodies. That means we can make more Accelavir.
Hold on a moment. There is a strange device in the laboratory that says IG replicator on it. Clover and I examined it thoroughly when we were in that room.
Yeah. We never could figure out what it did, though.
Exactly. My question is, how do you know about it, Sigma?
I saw it when I was in the laboratory.
When was that?
Probably when you were looking for Alice, right?
No, Dia was wrong. I hadn't gone to the laboratory when I was looking for Alice. I didn't think I'd ever been to the laboratory. Not in this timeline. So how did I know about the IG replicator?
If what he's saying is true, then we should be able to duplicate the Excelivir. That would mean we could cure Alice and Quark.
Let's go have a look then. The laboratory, right?
Yeah, no time to waste.
We all nodded. Wait, we can't leave them here all alone. Luna, do you think you could stay behind and look after them?
Oh, of course. I'd be happy to.
Alright then, let's go. Twists and puzzles. Puzzles and twists. Whole lot of walking, huh?
So this is the lab, huh?
Yep,
Yes.
it's the lab.
Where's this IG replicator thing?
Right here.
So
See?
this can copy the Excelivir?
I think so.
What are we waiting for?
Calm down, alright? Don't rush me. Carefully lower the small vial of Excelivir in the slot on the side of the machine. The empty vial already protruded from the other side. Presumably, that was where the duplicated Excelivir would go. Ready? When I push this button, it should...
Skip it. Just press the damn thing.
Okay, fine, whatever. And pressed. Did it work?
Have a look. The empty vial has something in it now.
And the vial Sigma used remains as it was. It does not seem to have lost any of its contents.
So, it worked?
Would have been pretty bad if it hadn't.
Alright, let's get this back to the infirmary. Reached down and pulled both vials from the machine, intending to slip them deftly into my pocket. Ah,
What
shit.
happened?
Sorry. My hand slipped.
You dropped one of them?
Yeah. Just one, though.
What in the hell? What if you'd broken it, you idiot?
Well, then, either Quark or Alice will be screwed. We just make another copy.
Guys?
I was surprised to hear a voice coming from near my feet. I looked down to see her staring intently at something beneath the table.
You see? It did break.
No, the vial's fine. See?
She held it up in one hand but didn't move her eyes.
Then what the heck is going on down there?
Take a look.
Stepped back from the table quickly and silently. The rest of us bent down to look. Bomb?
Whoa. Really? That makes 2 then.
Guess Kay was right after all.
So there were more bombs.
So it would seem.
Definitely.
Was this here when you guys came through the first time?
No, it was not.
Yeah, I didn't see anything, and I looked real hard.
Then somebody must have said it while we were looking for Alice.
Who the hell would do that?
We're all out looking for Alice. Could have been any of us.
No, not any of us. I was back in the infirmary. Quark was still out, so I was keeping an eye on him.
So we shouldn't consider you a suspect. Is that right?
Yeah, Quark's off the list too.
But Tenmyoji, you have no proof that you spent the entire time in the infirmary, do you?
What?
You could have quietly made your way to the laboratory, planted the bomb.
That's insane! Listen
Most
to yourself.
certainly.
There's no way in hell I'd have left Quark all by himself to go plant a goddamn bomb!
And Myoji was still staring furiously at Kay when Clover spoke up. Alice did it!
Hey, what's this thing?
I turned in time to see her grab something from under the table. It was a gun!
It looks like a memory card.
Where was it?
Right under the bomb. It was down on the floor under the table.
Could it have been put here by the same person who set the bomb? There was nothing like it here when we examined this room.
You think they dropped it accidentally?
Unless it was left here intentionally, yes. I imagine so.
What do you think's on it?
Let's take a look. Can I see it for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
I plucked the card out of her hand and looked around the room. I go back to the infirmary. Nothing. Phew. Oh, nice. We could plug it into something that can read memory cards, but I don't see anything here.
So what do we do?
Well, if I knew I'd be doing it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed,
Yeah, at what point when the gates open?
non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think maybe we should get back to the top floor.
Yeah, you're right. We've got what we came here for.
What should we do about the, bomb?
Leave it.
Not much we can do except leave it here. Alice said it'd be dangerous to touch them.
True, but
Drop it. We can talk about the bombs later. Right now we need to take care of Alice and Quark.
Yep, we do. We go back to the infirmary, give them the Accelerator, then head to the Floor A warehouse. Everybody got that so far?
Right.
Left.
This ought to do it. It might take a little while, but they should recover.
Her voice was quiet as she backed away from Alice and Quark. In her hand was the injection gun. Luna's got a gun. Carefully removed the empty vial and placed it gently in the cabinet with the other one. While we're in the lab, I moved Quark to a creamy cot. They both looked peaceful as they slept. Madness had seen their faces before was completely gone.
Are they really going to be all right?
Yes. The analysis I did on the vials confirmed that the duplicate was real Accelerator. The original was genuine too, of course. Now that they've been treated...
it's only a matter of time before the virus is eliminated.
I believe so, yes. Oh man, What a relief.
Oh, what a relief
I was
it
really
is.
worried.
Clover grinned. Agreed. I gave her a reassuring pat on the back. No, head pats, head pats.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
All right, everybody. We can be relieved later. Right now, we need to get to the AB rooms and fast.
Damn. Don't even have time to catch our breath.
Come on, let's go. The Flurry warehouse is waiting. Where's Tamioti?
Oh, he stayed back in the infirmary.
What?
Why?
Well, when we were all heading out, I noticed he wasn't doing anything. So I asked him if he was coming with us. And this is what I got.
I'm still worried about Quark and Alice. I think I'll stick around and make sure they're okay.
I see. That means that Phi's only opponent will be Dio.
One-on-one, huh?
Ugh.
That's cool. Nothing to worry about. I plan to choose Ally. You know why?
Because I've only got one BP.
Exactly. If you chose Ally and I betrayed you, your BP would drop below 0 and... well, we know
what happens then.
I want to win, but I'm not that desperate. You see what I'm
really?
saying, right?
Tenmyoji and Dio are a pair. Tenmyoji only had one BP left. Since Dio said he's going to pick Ally, Phi can't really pick anything else. If she does, Tenmyoji will...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kay and I are gonna be going one-on-one too, right? Since Quark's still sleeping.
That is correct.
How many BP do you guys have?
I've got 6.
As do I.
That'd be a tough one then.
If one of them can get the other to Ally and then betray that person, the betrayer will have 9 points. Look, Kay, I know you don't really have any reason to trust me, but...
I know. You would like us both to vote Ally, yes?
Yeah.
I agree. If we were to both betray, then we would gain no points. We would lose nothing either, but that's hardly relevant. If both of us cooperate, then we will both gain 2 points, which is much more beneficial.
Right. Okay, good. You're really gonna do it, right?
Yes.
Is he?
Promise?
Is he really gonna do it?
Promise.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Shit, this is bad. We need to move, now.
Move it.
Indeed. Shall we?
Get in there. Move it, people. They headed off into different AB rooms. Theo went to room 3, Quark K room 4, Phi and Clover went to rooms 5 and 6. I left Luna and myself. What do you think about taking the one on the far left?
Sounds good.
That's it. We headed into the AB room number 1.
Thirty seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Again, saving. Like, It was like, how big are the gaps between saves? Well, pretty large.
It's probably a little late to say this, but you know Alice is still in the infirmary. So
Then we should pick Ally, right? Since Alice is going to be default to that anyway.
yes.
I know. Not really fair to betray somebody who isn't voting, but... There's nothing to be said, but it was kind of a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day, her bright and warm, happy face. I went back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My notes indicate betray.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been
Yeah,
completed.
because Ally would be a shorter route.
Results will be displayed. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Besides, stick it to Alice. You and I stepped out of the AB room.
Why? What happened to it's not fair to betray someone who isn't voting? I thought...
There was nothing I could think of to say. Even I didn't really understand why I picked betray. Because it was funny, huh? I almost felt unconscious, like some other part of my mind was making the decision. Perhaps I've been possessed by some sort of evil spirit that I moved my finger to the betray button against my will. Maybe? Right, well, we should see the results.
Really? We already know what they are. It's just simple math.
The look in her eyes was more painful than any punch I've ever taken. I turned away and almost ran to the projector. Anything to get away from those eyes.
Results from round 2 of the
Results from
Ambidex
round
game
2
will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Alice
Points
betrayed?
have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Wait, how the hell did Alice betray
check
when
your
she was...
bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. It was impossible. I blinked my eyes and looked again. No. How Alice vote can be portrayed? That's not possible. Alice? She was standing inside the second room from the left. The room that should have been empty. Why? Mine was still reeling. Where has she come from? As I was trying to form a sentence, she began to move towards us. From around me, I heard a chorus of muted gasps. Seemed like we were united in dire surprise and confusion. Dualices? Alice drew to a stop in front of me and glanced up at the display.
Thought you'd get an easy couple points, huh? Not so easy when you have to look your victim in the eye, is it? Coward.
Me a coward? You got some balls saying that to me after you pick Betray. Why are you even here?
You gave me the antivirus, didn't you? Tenmyoji told me. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, honestly.
But you should still be under the effects of the anesthetic.
Yes, well, I still am. A bit. I have a throbbing headache, and I can barely stand. It's horrible. I'm more resistant to anesthetics than most people. A result of my training. I have a feeling Zero Senior knew that. They gave me way more than the standard dose of that gas when they kidnapped me. In any event, a few minutes ago I woke up in the infirmary. Tenmyoji explained what was going on, and I got here as fast as I could.
They showed up right after we gone into the AB room.
Yes. Right in the nick of time, too. About 10 seconds before the deadline, as I recall.
You did that just so you could betray us?
Right. What? Don't I get to do that? I mean, it turned out to be the right thing to do, didn't it? You two chose betray. If I'd stayed back there, I'd have lost 2 points.
So you're saying it was self-defense?
Yes.
You're full of shit. Self-defense my ass. You chose betray because you wanted out. You had 6 BP. If I had picked Ally, you would have had 9. That's what you were trying to do, right?
So what if I was?
Are you serious? You would have killed me! Look, I only have 1 BP. You were this close to murdering me! Just admit it, you were planning to kill me so you could escape.
Don't be stupid. I knew you'd choose betray. There was...
Tell the truth!
That is the truth.
Bullshit!
Why am I the only one getting the 3rd degree here? Look at those results. 2 other people just tried to kill someone.
Fine, Dio.
Yes. If Dio had chosen Ally, Fi would have killed Tenmyoji. And if she'd chosen Ally, Dio would have killed her.
I don't want to be rude, but it looks like Clover and Kay tried to trick one another. Not that it seems to have worked. If either one had chosen Ally, the other one would have 9 BP right now.
I tend to look at the results again. Yep, betrays across the board. Before I only looked at my own. And I realized there was only one word across the roster. Betrayed. The trust we managed to build have fallen apart. Everyone was suspicious of everyone else. There have been some bombs? More than likely. Or had it been something else? Whatever the reason, we kept up, we never managed to escape. We were trapped in a cycle of 0-point rounds for the rest of our lives. Alright guys, pay attention. You probably already figured this out, but we can't keep going like this. If we don't start being a little more trusting, we're never going to get out of here. We need to work together. Might as well have been talking to a wall.
My apologies, Sigma, but I need to think on something for a bit. I would appreciate being left alone.
Hey. I'll be leaving too. Things are getting a little too intense here for my delicate constitution. Sorry.
Well, he needs to find a bathroom.
Well, in that case...
Five.
Sorry.
Without another word, she turned and left the warehouse. Theo and Kay quickly followed suit.
See? There's your answer. In the end, everyone's just thinking about themselves. So I would appreciate it if you could not treat me like I'm the only villain here.
Well, you are, besides
Come
Theo.
on, let's go.
Hold on! I'm coming!
Yes, we know,
Are
Clover.
you feeling okay? I was really worried, you know?
I watched him walk away, Clover practically jumping with delight to have Alice back. Before long, they reached the yellow door and disappeared beyond it. One step beyond!
Everyone's gone.
You aren't going to leave too?
No,
Are you sure? I chose betray.
I know. But I still believe in you, Sigma. I think your hand must have just slipped or something. Right?
Left. A gesture, and when I blinked, I felt something hot and wet pricked at the corners of my eyes. Soon I bit my lip. Before I could think of anything to say, the metallic rumble of the doors closing echoed throughout the warehouse. Ambidex doors have closed.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are... There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Yeah, you can just build up everyone.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Many times as we want, huh?
Yes, as long as we have the star keys. That means we can keep playing the AB game over and over, too. Sigma? Could you show me your bracelet? Do you remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see here. Looks like I'm a cyan pair. What about you?
I'm a magenta pair. They could be anything, I suppose.
True.
We won't know until we have a look.
We got about 80 minutes until the next chromatic door is open.
Everyone else has gone off on their own.
Yeah, physically and emotionally. I really don't like how this is going. It won't matter how many times we repeat the AB game if nobody trusts anybody else. That's the point. Keep them trapped here forever. We'll never be able to get out of here.
Maybe it would help if we all had a common goal. Something to unite our hearts and minds.
Beat the crap out of Quark. But we already got something like that. We all want to get out of here.
Well, what if we have an enemy?
An enemy?
Yes, a common foe. Like
Ew.
the person who set the bombs, for instance.
After coming back from the lab, I told her about the bomb while she gave Alice and Quark the Excalibar. Yeah, that might work. We can figure out which one of us planted those bombs, then everybody else will work together against them.
Right.
But how do we figure out who it is?
Do you have any clues?
That's right. The memory card. We pulled out the pocket and held it towards her.
What's this?
I told you, it's a memory card. It was under the bomb we found in the lab. I think whoever set the bomb dropped it.
Really?
Really. I don't know what's on it though. I couldn't find any kind of memory card reader.
Oh, I guess we can't really use it then. Oh, wait a second.
Wait a second?
You know what? I think I might have seen something. Yes, I remember. The infirmary. I saw it when I was searching the infirmary with Theo and Quark. There was a memory card just like that one. Yes.
Then, just like this one?
I think we can see what's on it. The computer there should be able to read it.
Right on. Right on. We explored the infirmary, running nearly into Alice, Clover, and Tenmyoji. Quark was there as well, of course, but he was just as we left him. Dead on the bed.
What are you doing here?
I opened my mouth to retort and I thought better of it. Gotta start building the trust, because I could explain the second bomb and the memory card and how we come to the infirmary in hopes to discover the truth of the contents of the card. Yes.
Okay.
Then stick it in already.
Go ahead.
Clover wants us to stick it in. As I said, there was a small slot under the screen, exactly the right size to fit the memory card. All right. Just remember the screen filled with something or other. What is this?
6 rows, 22 letters each.
It looks like the odd rows use one set of letters, and the even rows use another set. In other words, the first 2 rows just repeat. Yeah.
Some kind of
It
code
doesn't
or
look
something?
random to me. I think there might be a pattern. I just don't know what it is.
Was there anything else on there? No, it doesn't look like it.
All we're getting is gibberish.
Does any of this look familiar to you, Clover?
What do you mean?
Have you seen something like this before?
I do recognize
Maybe
the word.
during your training?
This is...
So you do recognize it.
Yes, you would.
All right, knock it off, you two. How about you share it with the rest of the class?
Not a sign stretched
I believe
arms.
this is an
Blah, blah,
encoded
blah, blah.
message from a terrorist organization.
What?
One bent on
They call
ruling
themselves the
world.
Myrmidons.
Myrmidons. For some reason, I felt like I heard that name before. Yes, Saturday night with
What are
Dio.
the Myrmidons?
Put simply, they're a bunch of thugs who are trying to destroy or dismantle most of human civilization.
So this thing we're looking at, you think it's theirs?
Well, they have a number of different codes, but I do think this is one of them.
Which
Then
one?
the bomb? It was said by one of the Myrmidons, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, I can't say for sure, of course, but it seems likely.
Damn. I got a ton of questions for you. Let me start with this one. What the heck does this thing say?
I don't know. How am I supposed to decode it? I don't have the key. Without a key, it would take literally hundreds of years to decode.
What about you, Clover?
Well, if Alice doesn't know how, I sure don't.
See.
Not much we can do. We can come back to that code stuff later. Got another question. Oh, lucky. So time out to. Because we're near another ending. So who the hell are you? Why do you know about this code? You told me your job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something like that. Just what the hell kind of a job is that?
Sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
Because you might be one of them. You might be the person who set the bomb.
That's idiotic. Of course I'm not.
Really? And where's your proof? For all I know, you're my enemy. I can't tell you anything.
I'm your ally. I'm your friend. I just want all of us to get out of here. Just please, tell us. Explain yourself. We need to find out who did this so that we can finally all escape. You don't tell us about yourself and just tell us about the Myrmidons. Oh boy. What else do you know about them? Speak up!
I'm sorry.
Before I can blink, she leapt up and ran out of the room. Of course. Alice!
How long are you going to keep following me?
Until you tell me what you know.
Then why don't you just ask Clover?
Clover?
You already know she works with me.
Oh, yeah.
Then why don't you...
I wanted to hear it from you.
Why?
That's a good question. Remember the crew quarters? Or this garden? We got paired up for 2 separate rounds. That means I spent more time with you than anybody else here. Maybe that's it. I guess I'm curious about you.
What are you talking about?
She spun around to hide it, but I caught a blush of red on her cheeks. We walked down the path to where it ended next to the pond. James Pond. And we're preparing for another expedition lore dump here. Stayed silent. Alice sat down on the bench. We gazed at the smooth surface of the pond for several long minutes before she began to speak.
You don't hate me?
What? Why?
I tried to kill you.
You mean in the AB game?
Yes. I was so scared. Who wouldn't be? Kidnapped and locked up, forced to play some sort of bizarre game. And then we found that bomb. I know I probably sounded calm, but as soon as we found that thing, all I wanted to do was run away from it as fast as I could. Things just went downhill from there.
Uh-huh. What do you mean?
I remember hearing that Quark had collapsed and running to the infirmary with everyone else. When I got there, I realized I couldn't understand what anyone was saying. And everything looked... I don't know how to describe it. It was like watching a video on fast forward, only it was real. Then I started to feel like... It's hard to explain. I guess you could say I didn't feel like I was myself, and it only got worse.
That was probably the Radical Six.
Yes, I think so. I don't remember much after that. But when I woke up in the infirmary, suddenly all that fear was back. So all I could think about was getting out of this place as fast as I could. It never even crossed my mind that it could kill you. God help me, even if it had, I don't think I would have cared.
Well, at least she admits it.
I'm horrible. You hate me, don't you? Just do it.
Do what?
Kill me! Get it over with!
What the hell? I'm not gonna do that. I don't even hate you.
You're lying. I could have killed you. I would have killed you.
Come on, come down. No one's killing anyone. A single tear rolled down Alice's cheek. You realize that she'll betray us regardless. Then another and another, leaving shiny lines across her face because she has just like crocodile tears, man, crocodile tears. I reached out, I saw her tense just slightly. Slowly, I brushed my thumb across her cheek and off, taking her tears with it.
Why are you doing this?
Because we're looking down at your legs.
You kind of remind me of my father.
That's who you were after, right? The people who killed your dad?
Yes.
Did it have anything to do with the Myrmidons?
Will you promise not to tell Clover that I cried?
Ah, come on.
Keep your mouth shut. I'll tell you what you want to know. About myself. And about the Myrmidons.
And your cup size? We're talking D's or E's there, folks. Oh, crying? I don't remember any crying.
Good.
Those were some ripe cantaloupes. Ah, boy. Bye-bye-bye. My father is Egyptian, but my mother is French. I met when my mother was in Egypt on vacation and married shortly thereafter. When I was 3, we all moved to the U.S. My father was a scientist. His field was cloning. He was recruited by the American lab, which was why we moved. Ah, yeah, brother probably abducted them. Both my parents had used English around me from the time I was born, but didn't have any problems adapting to life in the United States. Remember, this is supposed to be set in the year 2028, so... On my 9th birthday, we've been there for 6 years. That was when it happened. In the middle of the day, my mother showed up at school. Her eyes were red and puffy, but she didn't say anything to me on the drive home. When we arrived, there were several policemen there to meet us. Father has always been a very punctual man, and when dinner time came and went with no sign of him, even I began to realize something was terrible has happened. It wasn't until several years later that I finally learned the truth. My father's lab had been attacked by terrorists and he had been kidnapped. For the rest of my childhood, my mother raised me by herself. Didn't realize it then, but it must have been incredibly difficult for her as a single mother, alone in the country where any relatives were a transatlantic flight away. Did her best not to let me see it, but every so often when she thought she was alone, the mask would fall off. In every line of her face, I could see the exhaustion and loneliness. As much as I missed my father, it was those moments that made me wish more than anything that he had never been taken. Fortunately, I was an excellent student and did especially well in math. I earned a full-ride scholarship straight out of the high school and spent the next several years studying. After graduating, I took a job with the Department of Defense, hoping that they might have some resources to help me look for my father. I was immediately assigned to the Special Office of Internal Security. Their purpose is to investigate and sometimes deal with the terrorist organizations and other serious threats to the state. I could tell my mother wasn't unhappy about my decision, but she chose to remain silent about it. Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons, although at the time, that name didn't mean anything to me. It was suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed they could use cloning to create a new human race. Now, at last I knew the reason for my father's abduction. Commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know that his name and his gender, but not his appearance or age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with the cult known as the Free the Soul. We believe the Free the Soul provides their funding. But the time for any of misdeeds of the occult by trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a man named Brother is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Brothers is supposed to be a fairly advanced in years, and rumors say he is so old he can't even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. But there, I got a tip that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. Yes, the building Q, where we spent the past couple of weeks at, before last Tuesday. I headed out immediately. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to decide what to do when an SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. That was the first time we met. There was 4 other people in the car with her, and when I asked them what they were doing, I got what was just about the last answer I expected. They told me they had been locked up in the very building I've been on my way to investigate, that were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priority shifted quickly. After a short distance, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people that they were chasing, who are certain were the Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companion to the SYS headquarters. We said that involving the police would only complicate things. After questioning, the police determined that the people who had instigated the particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to Free the Soul. There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding in it per se. A middle-aged man who I'll just call H, Hungo, for now has been bound and placed in the trunk. According to the other 4, I also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player in the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. More specifically, I suppose H was a member of Free the Soul and very committed to their cause. Why the hell how he kidnapped all these children? Wait, so why had he? Apparently, he has been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what is called the morphogenic field. Don't believe you've seen. Yeah. The report that people can access the sort of field, blah blah blah. We know these. To be honest, it might be simpler to just call it telepathy. SYS had heard of this particular ability before and had actually used it in a number of investigations. I wasn't surprised to learn about its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that those experiments were I was shocked, however, to learn about these experiments that had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then brother would have known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness the power of the war was terrifying. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that I got another tip about the Myrmidons sponsored my test. The tip it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. Bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with the threat of that magnitude, and Clover was recruited. Because she's been a test subject in Nature's group, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. However, after several months of training, she was sent on the first mission. She was tasked with the infiltration and investigation of the Myrmidons cloning lab. Was assigned to be a commanding officer. I hope that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last, I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I would not let the chance pass me by. Perhaps that was kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. That was fake, and Clover was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All of the conspirators had left. I searched Frank's over until at last, in a basement room, I found her, bound and gagged. Not necessarily gagged. She had her eyes tied. She had been tied to the chair on the base. High chair. Lip. She had been tied to the chair, but on the floor next to her was not a body. It was my father. He looked as if he'd been dumped there. When I got to his body, it was already cold. He was covered in dark business suits. It wasn't until later that I learned that they had died from a ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had been beating him to death. As Clover had been captured, Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. She said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone. Tell the masters at SYS what they're planning what to do. And that was when they killed him. Perhaps they thought that he was sending a message to me. Or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. Took Clover with me and left. I tried to console her myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a phone call from the coroner. He told me that there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on the steel table. I couldn't have his face. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner instead. On his arms were 2 rows of trailblazing. I seem to have. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to realize my father's handwriting. I carved them into his skin. His chest was another message, but this was letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough. Love you, Alice. There you go. I broke down crying right there in the morgue. There were the first tears I had shared since the operation had began, and there was no stopping them. There will be no forgiveness, not for the monsters who put my father through this. They would be destroyed by my anger. It will make them pay, even if I have to die to do it. Tonight, I made a promise to myself. I would have avenged my father. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. He pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the other lobe for what we had been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidon base. Closing in on that. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his body. Sacrificed too much for me, waste the opportunity with recklessness. This time I won't let my excitement put Clover or any of my other agents in danger. So we took our time, we gathered info, we did our research and planned it. Finally, we were ready. September 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally stepped foot inside the Myrmidon stronghold. Then the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation began, a man in the gas mask appeared. Like I said, a lot of expedition and lore dump here. So you inhaled the gas, passed out, and woke up here in the AB room. Well, not here in the garden, but still, point made.
Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Not yet. The story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted the bombs. Based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that the person is a Myrmidon.
Yes.
Right? And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
That's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Clues?
Yes, clues.
Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that?
I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key. It allows you to sort of unlock a code. The Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers? Would that be...
What the hell?
I was almost as surprised. He was convicted of a string of numbers. Numbers as it jumped to my mind and I was saying them before I knew what I was doing. Alice looked at me incredulously and I stared back into the abyss.
Where did... Wait. Can you say that again?
7815361098838.
That's 198,449,351 to the third power.
What?
That number you just told me. Prime factor decomposition on that number gets you 198,449,351 to the third power.
You're talking about reducing an integer to a series of prime numbers that you multiply together to get it right? Like if you have 30, then you get 2 times 3 times 5,
exactly.
Right?
You probably learned that in junior high, right?
So you're saying it's a prime number, 198449351. And if you multiply it by itself 3 times, you get that.
Yes.
Don't tell me you just did all of that in your head.
I did do all of that in my head. Simple mental arithmetic.
Yeah, sure. That's impossible.
I told you. I'm better at math than most people.
That's not better at math.
Look at you. You just recited a huge string of numbers. That seems pretty astounding, too. Where did you find that number anyway?
I didn't know what to say. What would I tell her? That it just came to me?
Can't tell me, huh? Fine. I'm pretty sure that's the key to the code, though. I know the Myrmidons use prime factors for their keys. And there aren't a lot of 25-digit numbers that turn out to be the third power of a prime number. I think there's a very good chance that number you memorized was specifically created by someone.
Uh-huh. Can you explain that with small words?
Well, look at the prime factors of your number. 198,449,351 to the third power. I think that's our hint for cracking the code. You still don't get it? Try to remember the code we saw in the infirmary. What did it say on the monitor?
I think the first row was... yes, all of that.
And the second row?
Uh-huh. I think. Then it is repeated.
Wow, you've got a pretty impressive memory. We could really use someone like you back at the...
Well, keep going. How do we decode it?
198,449,351 to point you to the right letters.
And how do we do that?
Well, the first number is 1, so take the first letter. The next number is 9, so go 9 letters over from the first one. Then 8 from that one. Just keep going until you get something. Make sense?
Yep. Ran over what she said in my head. Prime number Alice has given me was 1 million, blah, 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 blah. What would we get if we picked out the letters like she explained? First letter will be C from the top left. Then you move 9 places to the right, which would give you O. 8 more to the right, eventually we got a word. That word was... Complete it! There we go. I did it! Complete it! That's it! That's the answer!
Completed? Are you sure?
Yes, I did exactly what you told me to do. The word I got is complete it. Actually, it's completed, completed, completed. Code and the letters repeat every 2 lines. It just repeats.
Well, I can't remember the code like you can, but if you're certain, I believe you. All right, then. I wonder what completed is supposed to mean, though.
The bombs were placed. Aside from the obvious, you mean? I'm guessing here it's mission completed. That's what the transmitter was for.
Huh? What are you talking about? What transmitter?
I barely even heard her. Suddenly, my main mind was full of memories that I hadn't been there a moment before. Well, they were there, just a different self. It was like a wave had washed away the sand, revealing a bed of precious gems underneath. Da da da. It's Dio! I'm telling you! Trust me, it's Dio! We gotta beat his ass!
I am your well-made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
Damn it, why hadn't I realized it before? I can remember a series of numbers, but not this? At least I remember it now. Doesn't do us any good. Dio was the member of the Myrmidons. And not just any member, he was their leader. I mean, he had to be the one who planted the bombs.
Hey, are you listening to me?
Nope.
Then answer my question. What the hell was that? What's this about a transmitter?
I didn't trust myself to try and explain it to her. More than likely, she'd just think I was insane. Yep. Even I could barely make sense of the sudden influx of new information.
Wait. Don't tell me you're one of the Myrmidons.
If I was, you really think I'd reveal myself like this?
Point.
Out of nowhere, Clover appeared.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Really?
We're all down in the floor B warehouse. Well, all of us but Luna and Quark.
Why?
We still got 45 minutes until the white doors open.
I know that.
Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. I thought you, Kay, and Quark didn't know about the white doors.
Tenmyoji told us about them. He said he'd show us where they were, so we all followed him down to the floor B warehouse.
I'm assuming you left Quark with Luna?
Yeah. Anyway, when we showed up, Phi and Kay were already there. Well,
No?
all of a sudden, Phi, Tenmyoji, and Dio all started yelling at each other.
What?
Why? Did something happen?
According to Clover, the last AB game had been the cause of their fight. Obviously. Because Tenmyoji only had one BP, Phi had chosen to betray. Yep. They started the fight, and since Dio had pressed betray on behalf of his team, eventually he got dragged in too.
That seems odd. Phi only had one BP too. The choice seems like a perfectly valid defensive move.
Ugh. Just come with me. Kay's trying to calm them down, but there's only one of him.
Yep. One of him, but two of his mind, if memory serves me right. Yes, we need to know when Alice is coming. This is getting silly. Yep, and we are going to keep going to finish off this branch here. Seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. I felt like I stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. And considering part of the opening dialogue in tonight's stream was talking about gas and safety and stuff, that's actually perfect. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. Loads and loads of dialogue. Tell me what's going on. The whole thing is stupid. You need to knock it off.
Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're talking about my life, you self-righteous dick.
I know. The yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problem. Yes, my dick is not just self-righteous, it's a righteous indignation. It's a Bucky O'Hare reference, so make of that what you will.
Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same to you. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was gonna do? You might as well have pressed the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same thing to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you.
Yeah,
Circular
argument there.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps.
He
But I
did.
think that's better than merely killing someone.
Well, I only did it so that she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
God damn it. Yeah, alrighty. I roared with fury, my voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long the silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. Dio, you are Myrmidon. There's only one way I was going to be able to take control of this situation. No accusations, not evidence. Listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but soldiered on. The thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sort of, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Well, I guess I should say Dio's mouth. Dun dun dun!
What are you on? You think I set those bombs? Hey,
yeah,
if you're
I
gonna
do.
accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell did you get that fact?
Fun as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb, he was good at it, and I get nothing. That meant I was going to have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Don't play dumb, dear Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here. To keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable. Admirable, even. But perhaps this will convince you. Thank you, Stryker. Yep, all the lore stuff. Let's finish it off here. Remember now, all clones of a single person. No, still not convinced? How about this? Here's a prime factor decomposition on that, and you get another number to the third power. I'm not who I say I am. How on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. Seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No! You're lying!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you go outside and call him yourself with your transmitter?
No. No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he make me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
I said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if... Wait. The hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dero. I never even
What the hell
seen
was all
brother.
that? How did you know all those things?
Don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired. Well, that's part.
Give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons?
You and I stared at one another while Clover and Tim Yoji quickly explained to Phi and K about the memory card and the number 2 bomb and about the code we found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons. Yep.
So you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs?
And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it?
Basically.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
Oh, Dio's right there. Arrest him. Alice's lips are pulled into a snarl.
I am going
To kill you!
Me? The voice rose to a scream as she charged towards Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there. I like my women a little feisty. But you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down.
What?
You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. And I assume you know what happens if I press this button?
Yes. I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both of the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Yes, the bomb
Correct.
number 1.
And there's one more, too.
No. There are 4 bombs?
Exactly.
Back
I
to
planted
Mundo.
4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off, and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater.
Aren't you
But the
forgetting
crater was
something?
smoking.
That'd kill you too.
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was
Spares.
talking about?
Yeah, clones.
Send in the clones. Where Alice whispers something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Right.
Left. Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
He roared and leapt toward Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her and kicked him in the crotch. Dio grunted and turned the focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand. Go, Clover!
Clover, get him! Right!
Sigma,
Left.
catch!
Huh? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. We grabbed it, but then we triggered the explosion. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest.
Damn it! Stop! Let me go! Still let go of me, you asshole!
We will never let go. Yellen didn't do him any good, and Dio found himself subdued by the skillful teamwork of Alice and Clover. Really, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with his neck in the mouth of a lion. And all Alice needed was an excuse. But then he had some trick up his sleeve. Yep, he does. Didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in the hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
What's so
what
funny?
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what. About 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Oh no.
My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter the codes.
Hey Alice, who the hell are you? How do you know all this?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Well, that's none of your damn business.
Twist and snap.
Break it!
Yeah, that's the idea.
That's the plan.
Twist and snap.
Please.
Twist and snap.
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat, the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
Left. He nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes...
It's no use! There's nothing here!
Did you lie to me?
No, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Clover, you need to dig deeper. What was she pulled out? Is that a pill, like for a medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Oh, it's the cyanide pill. Moved his right hand, snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's right hand. It's like... Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. I heard a tiny crack as it bit down on it. Immediately he grimaced in pain. And in seconds, he's dead.
Shit!
What? What was that?
Poison, I guess.
What?
Damn! How could I be so stupid?
You want me to make a list? His eyes rolled up into his head and the flecks of spittle began to trickle out of the corners of his mouth. Quick! Get him to the infirmary! Go to the treatment room. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. Where are the bombs? What the hell are you doing? Where is the input device?
lost it. In my couch. Back home.
Don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. And I'll tell you, but you only get one. This is the deactivation code for Bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
What about the other 3? Tell us the other 3. You didn't seem to hear me. Well, we already got one of the other ones.
My body will be a part of the foundation of a bright future.
Your body's gonna be compost, man.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Look, glory's nothing but a hole, man. He died with a strange, happy smile on his face. But it's like,
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors opens?
Pretty much.
The time on your bracelet is the time we have left.
Oh boy, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping that we might be able to escape through the white doors, but...
It takes 5 minutes for the primary door to open and close. So...
Yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens.
Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs.
Right.
We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3.
Exactly.
Maybe Dio had a note or something.
Hold on. Let me check.
Knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, being more thorough than Clover was.
Damn. He's clean.
Oh, he's dead.
Then we'll just have to hope we find it somewhere. Tenmyoji, can you go tell Luna what's happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
As all the searching turned up nothing. Five minutes left. 1 minute left. Then at last the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened.
But they open at the same time the bombs
5
go
minutes
off.
remain until chromatic doors close.
A time had run out. Watch the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How have we ended up this way? The blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness, either in heaven or hell. Only the void, 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 void. There we go. The Alice End has been accomplished. All right, so not quite halfway through the game yet, but because there's still more things. So like 70% of the file, 73% of the file is done. 62% of the rooms have been escaped from. 62% of the secrets as well. 50, literally 50, that's counting both games, 50% of all the overall achievements. All sorts of stuff there. Still to unlock. So, all right. So, let's see. Tomorrow, where are we picking up at here? Where are my notes specifically here? AB game after the crew quarters. All right, so we're going to go back to here and then choose the opposite route and then begin our journey down one of these paths. To get us to where we need to go. All right, but that's for tomorrow. Hey, Monothesium, thanks for the lurk. Right here as we're wrapping up. So thank you for popping in, Mona. Much appreciated. We got more Nonary games tomorrow night. So to continue our journey there. And again, the problem with a visual novel is that, especially when you let in the text advance and everything, it's just like, you see it with me, I kind of space out a little bit there. It's like, uh-huh. But, it can't be helped, it can't be helped. Let's see. Who is, is anyone else doing anything related here? Yes, there are other people doing stuff here. So we are going to go. And let's see. Where shall we drop in on here? And let's see, who shall we visit? This person, Xanaduck. They're at the top of the list there. There we go. We'll raid this person. Hopefully it allows. It does. It does allow it. Anyway, thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out. Striker, thank you for the resub. Whether folks who chatted, mostly lurk. Appreciate y'all. More Zero Escape Virtual Last Rewards tomorrow night. Wednesday, more than likely Anthem. Thursday, VLR. Friday, Persona 5. Saturday, VLR, unless, the next Sonic Racing Crossword events launches. Anyway, have a good night, folks. Have a good night.